Hello my beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you liked my sort of experimental video of my bloom. Kind of turned out, but kind of, I don't know, I'm on the fence with it. But it is what it is, my friends. Not everything turns out the way you want it to. But I thought you would enjoy the video. So today, I'm excited. It is kind of a bling bling day. I should be wearing the crown here. I'm not dressed appropriate, but let's put the crown on. Bling bling day. So with that, my friends, we are going to play around with some drywall compound, a wooden, I'm starting small because I want to go big, but I want to play first. And all my videos, this is a 12 by 12 inch gallery wrapped amazing board. I buy these at TRIART, where I buy my TRIART liquid glass. It's a nice little store just up from where I work, and they're pretty reasonable. These are only $12.25 for this wooden one, which is amazing. So we're going to use that. I'm going to base coat it. I'm going to put some piping. We're going to do a, my brain was, we're going to do a nice tree. I'm going to, this is what's in my brain. Now things may change. If you watch my videos, things may change. So I want to do a compound. I want to do, basically, I'm going to paint my canvas white. I'm going to use my drywall compound, make a tree, so to speak. And then I'm going to come back and put resin on top of that. After I gold leaf the tree is going to be gold leafed. Then I'm going to come back and put resin on, and I'm going to bend down here and grab this. And then I'm thinking cherry blossom trees. It's that time of year, and I have this beautiful pink glass from Michael's, and I'm going to use that all around where the leaves would be, because I want it to be like a cherry blossom tree. I don't know if it's going to work. Experimental again, 2 experimentals in a row. You may not like that, but that's what's happening today. So I'm going to get my stuff together. We're going to prep my canvas, which just means I'm going to tape the back of it, and we're going to get some paint. We'll paint that first, and then I'll see you guys in a sec when I'm all ready with all my stuff. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, we are back. So for me to prep this, all I did was I took tape and I made sure, like, I rubbed it really good, because we're going to use resin and you don't want it to bleed underneath. Now it doesn't matter because it's going to be clear, but I just thought to be more protective than not. I'm propping them up on these just little glasses, so it's up and off the ground, even though it's a table. And I'm going to prime it. I really want to use my, this is the iridescent medium from Artist Loft, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have enough to base coat it. So I'm going to base coat it with my, this is the soft body acrylic Artist Loft white. I'm just going to base coat it with that. If your board is a little rough, you can give it a quick little sand. Mine is actually pretty good. From these, this company is amazing. I'm just using a 220 grit if you want, just something simple. The company is called Support Surface, and I'm pretty sure they're out of Quebec, the company where they get them. So I will link it in the description box if I can find it. So I'm going to put this, open up my paint, and I'm just going to be bold and put it right on top. We're going to give it a base coat. I'm using my nice, amazing, huge Royal & Lang nickel jumbo. This is the R795. I dampened it a little bit, and we're just going to go for it. The top looks pretty good. If you are impatient like me, you can bring out the blow dryer, give it a quick blow dry, and then I'm going to come back when this is dry and we'll do, I think we can get a, I don't know, we'll do one more coat of the white, I think, because I can still see through the, to the wood. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I've done 2 coats on all of them. You can still see a little bit of the wood through, and actually it would be pretty, actually quite pretty to do almost like a wash on it, so you can actually see the wood grain through. It would be kind of cool as well. Now I'm going to put some Artist Loft. This is the Artist Loft Iridescent Medium. This is old, guys. I've had this forever. I know it now comes in a tub, so I may have to go and break down and buy some more, because I've been finding this is really pretty base coating some of the things that I'm doing. So got quite a bit on there. We're just gonna, and oh my goodness, it's got something going on in it. It's flaky. Look at that. Oh no. It's got, let's see, we'll just keep going at it and see what there's little bits in there. Hence, like I said, it was old, right? Let's just, let me try the other one and see. Let me take the lid off here. I pushed it all down, so I'm wondering if because when I pushed it down, oh my goodness, guys, it went, I don't know if you've seen that. It's on my stand. It is on my molds. That is freaking hilarious. Well, not really, but that is fun. Well, you know, funny for me. Entertainment for you guys. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. There we go. We're done, my friends. Set that down. I'm gonna let it dry. And now I'm gonna clean the paint off all of my stuff. Too funny. I can't believe it went right into the mold that I have here. So anyways, I'm gonna let this dry and we'll come back and we are gonna start playing around with the drywall compound. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. My canvas is dry. I've got it sitting to the side. Now, if you remember, I did this a couple other times, and with that, I made the compound, but I had it in this container, which is, I totally forgot I was going to mix up a whole bunch more, and I thought this actually is probably going to be enough for what I need. Whoops. So, let me just, I'm going to throw that piece out. I'm added just a smidgen. That might be like half a teaspoon, a half a tablespoon of glue. Just to thin it just a little bit because it's been sitting. You want it nice and smooth. And you have to be mindful because when I did this, I scraped the edges. So You don't want to bring in some of that chunky stuff from the edging. See, that's pretty good. You could even make it a little bit thinner. So what I'm going to do, I'm leaving it at that. That's what it is. That's the original mixture. And all I did was I added just, I'm going to say a tablespoon of the actual glue. Let me grab a cup that I can set my piping bag in. I just got these Moulton piping bags. It's the best way to do this, guys, is to put it in something and then just put it in. I'm going to use the piping bag today, and then we're going to play. I'm going to get all this in here, and then I'm going to try and draw the tree on top of. I'm going to put this in here, and I'm not going to put all of it. Yeah, so I'm just going to roughly draw just the outline of what I want as a tree. On my canvas. All right, let's see what we got here. So that's about a half a bag. Squeeze it down. Just work your way down, get that bubble out so that you got it all the way to the end. And then just give it a twist. Like that. So, I might put it in 2 bags. And the other one I'm going to cut it thick so I can make the trunk. And the other one, I'm going to cut it thinner so I could do the branches, because I don't want those as thick. Let me grab a different tool to get everything out of there. If I can. Let's see if this will work better. This is so much. I'm excited to try this because I think it'd be cool. Sometimes what's in my brain doesn't come out quite the way it should. And this is what we play. Alright, I don't want to scrape too much on the upper parts of that container. I don't want to get any of that loose, hard stuff. Mind you, with what I'm doing, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But I want to get all of this in there. And yes, I could have cut the hole bigger after I did it, but I'm going to do the big part first, so it's hard to take it back. So once I cut it, there we go. And let's get that shook down to the bottom. And I can always oh, there's quick the air bubble. There we go. And I can always pipe, if I cut the hole too big on the one, I can always transfer that into this piping bag. Just open it up and put it in if I so need it. Holy Toledo Sherry. You just got to work that air bubble out from the bottom. And I probably could have cut the hole first, the little hole, so there was no air bubble. So there we go. So this one I'll use. They're both about the same. And there we go. That is that. Now, I'm just going to show you these. I may not use them. And look, I still have the yellow from that and this one. So I'm going to set that to the side. But I bought these off of Temu. These are called flower. Let me get that out of the way. These are called flower palette knives. They're all different. So I thought I would bring them out and see what they do on top of the canvas, if it does anything or not. Because you never know, it just might be a hype. They might not do, it might not do nothing. So here, I'm just gonna make myself some room so I can bring the canvas back up. And there's our lovely canvas, all painted. I feel like we're playing the shell game. There we go. And bring it. There, bring it down so you guys can see better. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna grab myself a pencil and we're gonna roughly draw on a tree. Let's see, where are my pencils? It's just plain old pencil. And we're just going for it, guys. Here we go. Kind of want it to be wide. And I have to remember this is little. And then we're just going to do some branches off it. Kind of a gnarly looking tree. I don't want to go too far to the edges because that's where I want to put all of the, it wasn't quite dry there. I'm just going to give a little bit of a rub there. I don't know. I don't know how to end the tree. You can just go like this. Little branches off. I don't know, pretty bad looking tree. So we're gonna try and fix it up. And it's just a very bad rough sketch. All right, let's just get that out of there. All right. Now the time of truth, my friends. Here we go. You don't want that in there. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cut it about there. Give it a twist till it comes to the end. There we go. And then I'm just going to lay it down. We're going to just get the base of it done. And then I can come back in and do the branches on there. But I want it to be kind of thick. So when I put the glass on, this isn't going to stand out too much. Does that make sense? Like the glass isn't going to be above the tree. And I'm just dabbing it in there, guys. I don't know if you can, hopefully you're getting what I'm doing here. I may not have to do anything with that. That looks pretty cool, actually. I'm just going to wipe off the tip just so that, and then I'm going to come in. Give it a twist. Just twisting it so it's a little more easier to come out. Woo! Fill that little bit in there. And then we're going to come out and do a branch. I'm going to come back in with some tools and play. But I'm just going to do the initial piping. Oh, that gives it a kind of a cool texture. And this might just look like a blob right now, but guys, I'm going to come in with my little putty knives and play and see what comes. But I kind of want to put it where I drew those lines. All right, we'll leave it at that. I didn't even use, like, look, I've still got this, so I didn't even open the other one. Now I'm going to come in with some of these little tools and see what they do. I'm just going to make sure that it's not off the end here. Let's just come in and remember, we're going to gold leaf this. And I guess we're really not checking out too much of the texture, are we? I'm going to bring this back. And you can do this with a paintbrush as well, if you desired. And just bring it on down again, make it look like a tree. Just playing around. And if it comes off the edge, like here, if it's come off the edge, I just kind of lifted it up. But I don't want any texture on the edge, so I'm just going to use my finger. So it's three-dimensional there, but it's not hanging on this edge. I don't know if that makes any sense, whatever. I don't know, guys. This is the base, so it's not like it's it's the whole picture. So we're gonna have to play more with these little putty knives just to see what textured we can do with it. Oh, see? You get the lines, but we don't want that. We want... Oh, why did I do that? I had it where I liked it. Let's just try and bring this more to a point. And again, I'm going to cover the ends with the beautiful glass, right? Just wiping this off again. Let's see. Let's try this Reiki one. We'll see what it does. Oh, actually, that's pretty good with the tree. Just bringing it back up. Do part of it. Just kind of blending it so that it looks like it's coming. And again, guys, I'm learning here, so you're learning with me. With my videos, I enjoy, I'm going to come back with this guy. With my videos, I enjoy putting it on, and you're learning with me with certain things. This. Yeah, I should have just left it because I kind of had it where I liked it. This guy, maybe we can bring it down a bit more. There. I'm going to leave it because I don't want to... I don't mind it the way it is, but I'm just going to bring my finger along that edge. Take a cloth and just wipe to make sure there's none of that on there so that it's... When I do put the resin on, it's not, you're not going to notice that that's there. All right, so now my very rustic looking tree. I'm just taking my brush, even though it's a piece of cloth, wiping off the edge, and I'm just kind of, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So that's kind of the start. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry. And again, I gotta work. Things we gotta do for money, eh? So I'm gonna let this dry. And then when I come back from work, probably tomorrow morning, because I worked late tonight, I will put the gold leafing on it. And we will then get into mixing up some resin and putting our pretty pink glass on there to make this a cherry blossom tree. So with that, my beautiful people, I'll see you when this is dry. See you in a bit, guys. Hello, guys. This is dry. Now, I'm not impressed, but it doesn't really matter for the purpose I'm doing this right now, but it cracked. I put it on way too thick, but you can see it's cracked. But I'm not hating it because it actually adds to the texture of what I'm doing it for. If it was flowers and stuff, that'd be a whole different aspect. So with that being said, we're just going to carry on. because that's why I did my experiment board, right? So we could learn with all these little imperfectional things that I'm gonna have to do. So, gold leafing. I am using my sizing. This one is Speedball. It is adhesive sizing. I got this one at Michael's. I'm gonna have to get more, I think. I'm just using a couple of brushes and we're gonna put it on here. I'm just dipping it right into my thing. Now what I want to do is get this down first. Do you see here? I want to get the underneath without getting the board. Because I want this gold leaf everywhere, and you're probably going to have to pounce it to get the texture. All right. Now here we go. Just proceed. The edge on this side here. I don't think. There. So now I'm going to let that dry till it's tacky. And then we're going to put some gold leaf on. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, we are back. It is all tacky and good. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to put some on the bottom. And I'm going to use my gold leafing here. And I'm just going to do this and bring it up. And hopefully spot there that we can use that. Perfect. And then let's put this down on my little board here and we will just proceed. And we'll get another piece. Friends, a little wee piece on this end. All right, I will brush this all off again. And when you want to put your resin on, guys, you want to make sure there is none of this left, because it will float everywhere in your resin. All the little crevices. And go figure. It wasn't there before, but now it's there because I put the second one. But I'm not worried about it because I am going to be putting, like I said, I'm putting glass on it. So it was more so the middle of the tree. I wanted to make sure that it was covered. Look at that, guys. I think that looks pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna clean up all of my gold leafing here so I can pull out my resin. And I did a resin calculator and it was telling me I needed 5 ounces. I'm gonna mix 6 because I want to add my pink glass to the actual resin itself so that it's all covered as well. So I'm gonna get all that together, and as I mix my resin, my friends, I'm just using my two-part epoxy resin from Let's Resin. Where are you? There you are. And as always, when I do use my resin, I do wear my respirator, I wear my gloves, I wear all my PPE. So please, guys, I'll say this every video, please be mindful of all of your health and safety with your crafts, because it's not just resin. All right, I'm gonna be right back when I'm all mixed up. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I have mixed up 6 ounces. It is cold, but I'm not too worried because I'm gonna use my heat gun on it after I pour it in here. And I want to save some to put in the cup with the actual glass. So I'm just gonna, I don't really want to pour it over the leafing. I just want to come up to it. And whoop, the other side. Okay, I'm gonna leave that much in my little container. Now, I got my heat gun here just to warm it up and it'll start to flow. Okay, so it's gonna be loud, guys. Now, I like to rub the resin on with my gloved hand just to get it everywhere. We want the sides completely covered. And you don't want a very thick coat. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, 3 inches thick. You just want a coat just enough to cover it. go. And then I'm just going to try to, my hand in here to get the bottom. A little harder to get the bottom because there's nothing pouring off the edge to get there. And you can feel, when you have a semi sort of, I would just classify it as a bald spot, when you have a spot that there's no resin, you can feel it through your glove. But I wanted to make sure the canvas is completely covered first before I attempt to put any in the cups for the glass. A little more here. A little more here, because I don't want to have to come back. And oops, I'm dripping everywhere. There we go. Now, I'm going to take these gloves off, put a fresh pair on. I'm going to get my glass out, and I'll be right back, guys. I am back. So we have this all beautifully done. Now, what I'm going to do is grab a skewer, because I'm seeing little things already. Again, my basement. I'm going to try and pick out what I can right now, and I'm going to have to do it again a little bit later. Get that, whatever that is. All right. So I have already had some pink open, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to pour it in this cup that had the resin in it. And I'm going to start off with a spoon. And we are just going to put, oh, we got one already in here. Let me just, because I don't want my gloves to be all messy. Want that right off. There we go. So I'm just going to take this and sprinkle and then I'm going to add resin, because I'm hoping this will sink a little. And then I'll add the chunky stuff with the resin on top of this. Like, when do you stop? Oh my God, I love that. I love it, love it, love it, guys. Okay, so now, I probably don't need that much glass. I took half it away. I'm gonna pour that in it. And I'm gonna mix it up with my stick here. Well, maybe I will put a little more in there. And then here we go. We're just gonna chunk some on here. Whoops, on top of, to give it a little more dimension. I want to kind of cover the ends of the branches. Here, I'm going to scrape this off of my stick and pull out that little spoon. Sorry, pull that spoon out. I'm so excited. Oh, this is endless. Could you imagine fall? More on the top here. See now, guys, if I would have, I wasn't going to make the video because of how that cracked. And then my thoughts were, oh, well, you know, it's a tree. So sometimes you just got to push forward. Don't want to waste any, but I'm going to put maybe a little more on this side down here. Oh my goodness. All right, done. Now, what I'm going to try to do, actually, and pick out, or push them all together a little closer to the tree. I don't want them falling upward, because I want to keep them kind of close. These ones I don't mind, but I'd like to keep them with you can spread it out. And I have a little more resin. I might just take a little and kind of sprinkle it in here. Just so it's not bare. Take them off there. Take this off here. I'm not putting my there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my God, I am so excited. It is just retarded, or crazy. Sorry, wrong word. Crazy. When things come together, when a plan comes together. Okay, so I'm going to try and pick off all of my little fluff that I can see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but and pick up these little stragglers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to put glitter in there, but I don't think so. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have a little resin left, so I'm just going to pour it on here. And do one more little because we might as well use it all. Whoops. And a different scraper because I don't want glass. Oh my goodness. I am so excited, guys. I'm just going to wipe my hands off here for a sec, and then I'm going to bring back the heat gun. I'm trying to look to see if I want anything different. Just kind of bring it down a little bit more, maybe. There, I think I have to leave it. Step away, step away. I'm going to take my heat gun. Just do one quick little blast. Awesome. Awesome. Now I'm gonna come and take the drips off the edges. A little less cleanup for later. And this side. No, I just put... What am I doing, man? One more little thing. Just want to run my... There, I'm going to leave it. I can't touch it anymore because I will goof it up. So, I'm going to take my gloves off. I'm going to just sit and look at it. I am impressed. I think it looks so cool. I'm going to grab my little tent and we will cover that. Hopefully, this one might not fit. It might not fit. Oh, it might, okay, I'm gonna jiggy things around and we'll put this over top so no dust gets on it. But I think it turned out awesome. So I'll see you guys in the morning when it's all cured. Oh my goodness. It turned out, guys, I am so impressed. It is crazy. I'm just going to move these so I can get you a better picture. It is crazy how a plan comes together. I am totally in love with this. Oh my. I will be doing another one, guys. There's so many things going in my brain right now on different ways to do another one of these. Now, I'm going to show you guys, in case you're new to resin, how to take off the tape with all of that drippings. Oh, it's coming off pretty easy right about now. Sometimes you have to heat it up, but I thought I'd show you guys real quick if it doesn't work. So that's what's going to happen here. Taking my heating gun, I'm going to warm up the end. what I usually do is hold it in one hand and pull with the other as it's heating up. Do this corner, and what it does is it gives you that ability to have a nice straight edge, because you don't want to rip off any of the sides, right? So that's why I would do it that way. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I am very excited, crazy. So with that, I'm going to try and get some nicer pictures. It is very cloudy outside. I want to take it outside to see what it looks like. So I'm going to attempt to do that. So please don't be angry if I don't get it, because it's not very nice outside. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is a game-changing one for me, because this opens up a whole gamut of stuff. My brain is going crazy with different things that can be done this way. So with that, my beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed today's excitingly video, because it turned out amazing. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please think about subscribing if you have not. And as always, everything that I have used today will be linked in the description box. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful and amazing bling bling Sunday. Love you guys. See you in the next one. It is so pretty. Bye.